What up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be giving you guys a little update on RL and I's different trick set lists that we've been working on lately. These are always updating and changing, so just wanted to keep you guys in the loop on that. So right now it's Thursday morning. We're just doing a little riding session before work. For me, I really like riding before work. I don't do it every day like RL does, but I do every once in a while when I get up early. It's just a great way to set the tone for the day, kind of get everything going. It wakes you up, and usually when I get a good riding session in first thing in the morning, I have a really productive rest of the day. So, Dad, you want to come over here? We'll kind of tell them what's up before we get into it. So we're gonna be working through our set list. I was telling them we'll show them what they are in a second. But this is kind of your morning routine before work every day, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And why do you prefer riding before work? Is it helpful for you in a certain way?
Well, by the end of work, I'm too tired, and then I usually do something stupid and get injured. So
yeah,
I try not to ride after work. However, I would rather ride later in the evening. Let me just say this so you guys understand. Yes, I'm tired. Not super cheery right now. Pat and I have had some big jobs lately, and I'm kind of following Dylan's diet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm losing weight.
Yeah.
I really am, but I can tell it's like either McDonald's or sugar is missing.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, man, I was struggling through my job, but
I mean, the first week is kind of like hell, and then it kind of gets better. Let me check. Yeah, you're good.
So anyways, bear with me. My fourth day on this 20-inch?
Yeah, we're on the small bikes, I guess you call them, or the BMX bikes. RL's riding the 20-inch ATF from S&M, and then I've been riding his 22-inch GT Fueler, which is a lot of fun.
But you're slowly taking over.
Yeah, I'm borrowing. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's kind of cool that I started on the big bikes and then switched over to the 22, because now it's like I can really see what everyone's been talking about, why it's so much easier. Because I've been trying the same tricks on my big bike that I'm now working on the small bike, or the 22. And you can just see, it's like, you can just tell it's like the small bikes, it's like they were obviously made for freestyle. Yeah. It just all makes sense, you know?
I remember Ryan Nyquist was hitting these jumps. I don't know if they were at his house or whatever. It was a long time ago. I think he was just getting used to his 26. And he jumped, did a tail whip, and when he came down, he goes, "Man, that thing spins so slow."
Yeah.
But when you're talking about ride outs in a 26-inch with good geometry,
yeah,
we haven't answered that question yet. And I think the 26 definitely fit on a ride out. I would never ride this bike I won't say never, but I'm not going to ride this on a ride out. It's just too small.
Yeah.
But for jumping, I jumped this a while back at Cliffs in Santa Cruz. It was great. I'm like, you think it's going to be too small, and then you hit these jumps, and it's like right there, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so one thing we wanted to bring up before we start today's video is Swamp Fest is this weekend. I don't know if we'll be posting this video in time. Swamp Fest might have already happened, but we figured we might as well bring it up anyways, because this is definitely an event that's on my bucket list, and I've been watching all the videos and social media they've been posting about prepping and getting ready for it, and just the building of everything and like getting ready looks like a blast, but the event looks like it's gonna be pretty killer this year.
Yeah, watch the building process, man, day 1 through 13 or something. And it's like these guys are coming up with things that don't exist, right? They're looking for different things.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to watch.
Yeah, it just looks like a really cool time.
Yeah.
All right, so now you guys know what we're doing. We're gonna get started with the video. Before we do that though, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And now it's time to get into the set list. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, so which one of these is your set list?
The third one.
Not all three?
Well, this is where I started, and then went to here, and then.
So this is the current.
Yeah, I got it. This is the one I'm sticking with, kind of.
Hopefully they can read that. And the lists are always changing and growing, right? You can't keep them the same. It gets stale after a while. And you just kind of feel like you're just going through a routine, like you're memorizing it, you know? All right, so RL's on his first trick of the routine set list. What are you doing first?
Well, my first trick that I want to complete is a 180 into a backwards manual. You hear my spokes?
Yeah, what is that?
My spokes are loose.
Oh shit.
A 180 into a backwards manual, which I don't know how to do,
Uh-huh.
but I still go through it every day.
And you're still on the 5 times per trick?
Yes. But I don't know how to do that. I'm just trying to be backwards manual.
And so RL is really, he does 5 times per trick, whether he lands it or not, you know, doesn't even get close. For me, it's kind of hard to do that because I get like, I've got to land it at least once, you know? So I try to stick to doing 5 times. And if that 5 times was kind of rough, then I usually do a few extra until I get at least one good one.
I find that balance point.
Right, so you're doing the backwards wheelie right now?
No, this is a backwards manual. So it's like a forward manual, but backwards.
Oh, that's cool. Oh.
There's a few feet. How the hell do you steer?
Lean, I guess.
All right, so Dylan's doing his first trick.
Yep, and I got the 22-inch GT feeler here, pretty much stock as RL had it, but I did change the seat post to a Merit seat post, as well as I got the Mission seat, because this one's a little fatter, a little more cushion.
Don't you want more of a? I want more of a hip right
Yeah.
here for
I know,
punching.
yeah, I mean, my thigh
Yeah.
already. That's just from doing the,
Pinching your seat.
yeah, for the bar spins. Okay, so first trick I'm gonna work on, peg wheelies. So I don't do, I have wheelies on there, but that's just for the big bikes. So I'm gonna start with my peg wheelies on this thing. If you want, I start outside.
What?
I'm gonna be going down the walkway.
Oh, okay.
Watch through the camera. So
I am. That's pretty good. He's been doing all his wheelies on a big bike.
Right?
I'm talking to the people.
Hey!
Corner.
It's hard turning. You really gotta
Yeah.
lean into it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that whole thing out. Turning on a wheelie is like, I don't know.
I'm gonna try another one from up here. That one was a struggle, but I saved it.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it for the corner? Oh, you're in. You're in. You might as well do a 360.
Okay.
It's early, right?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and catch my breath while RL does his next trick. What are you on
This
now?
isn't even on my trick list, but I want to get this down.
Ooh, the 180 or full 360?
360, but those guys do it without. I'm landing on my brake, right?
Uh-huh. I'm not worrying about the whole brake or brakeless thing. I'm just trying to ride. I can't even get my head around that.
So you know my trick list. Here it is, guaranteed.
Ooh. That's a solid guarantee you have there.
That's probably 5.
Very cool. One thing, so you were saying this isn't even on your set list, you just wanted to do it. And that's one thing I wanted to mention is that's how I come up with all the tricks for my set list. It's not like there's this beginner tricks you guys start with. I'm just like seeing stuff guys are doing that I want to do, and then I put it on there and start working on it.
Yeah.
Is that how you choose your tricks as well?
No. I'm not even trying to do the tricks I used to do. I'm trying to do tricks I see that I like, and then I kind of in my head adapt it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what I want to learn. So I'm learning old and a little bit of new. I just want to see what new feels like, you know. I don't remember what old feels like, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, that makes sense.
All right. I'll hand off the camera to you now. I'm gonna start my second trick, which I'm gonna go with the bunny hop. I am keeping it basic because I need to learn the basics still. I don't want to get advanced and find out.
Are you going to be doing a peg grind?
The fundamentals later, sure.
Okay.
But right now, just the bunny hop.
Where are you doing it?
Or I'll up right here.
Okay.
It's weird because it's almost like you get on the back wheel and then jump, you know?
Yeah. Yes. That's good. That's how you go into your grinds now.
Kind of, yeah, I guess so.
No, the big bike you pulled up, which makes sense. You pull up everything,
Yeah.
but a small bike with a higher crank.
Be sure to watch through there because you're.
I'm watching.
Well, I see you're just staring at me directly, and then the camera doesn't move.
Well, the camera, I pan with my head. It follows my head.
Just make sure I'm in it, dude.
You're in it.
This is my moment to shine, bro. Devil! Am I getting too close?
For what?
For the camera?
No.
Okay. That's good. Try and, tell the camera.
What?
Tell the camera.
Peg circles.
Dude. Give them an explanation.
There's nothing to explain because I can't really do this super good.
Peg, crop, circle.
Especially since I saw James McGraw ride it. It's like, man, I should just give that trick up. It's not worth it.
Or you should just strive to be like that.
Yeah. I'll just take my brakes off and start over. There you go.
Whee!
You can even hear my
Whoa!
turning.
That was a good one. Oh, you're starting to look like Jane. I think he has his bike. Well, the way you were starting to whip around really fast.
Yeah.
And it's like you pick up speed. I was watching the video of him doing it, and he goes into it slower than what he starts spinning at. Like he's kind of just like rolling into it, and then once he starts spinning, that's when he gets all his speed.
Yeah, and I was watching the one. I'm like, okay, maybe the outside peg one, maybe
That one's hard.
Yeah, and then I go, all right. And so I'm learning it forwards, and I look at him, and he does it backwards.
Yeah, well.
I'm like, come on, man, give me a break. Yeah, they spin. I know, but.
Whoa! That was like 3 or 4.
Maybe 3.
Maybe if you get your front wheel up higher, steeper.
Right? That makes sense.
I just know when I was watching James do it, it was like his bike was straight up and down. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he's really good.
Yeah.
It's in there. I can feel it.
Yeah.
James said a really cool thing. He said, When I went brakeless, I had to give up all my old tricks
Oh, really?
and learn everything new. Yeah, so that was hard. It was like starting over, but the advantages come in abundance.
Yes. So I'm gonna be working on the double pig grind on there. Definitely a lot easier on the 22 inch, just I guess a lot less weight. The higher crank hanger definitely helps a lot too.
This is where I've noticed the most improvement on your riding.
The what?
This is where I've noticed the most improvement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just looks so much more right when you do it on that bike.
Thank you. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're gonna have to cut it a little short today with the set list. It's time for us to head out to work. So what'd you get through, like 3 tricks? I think I got through 3.
3.
Yeah, so still pretty good riding session though. Got a good 45 minutes in. Cool, well, that wraps up today's video. We'll be doing more set list updates as you know our sets change and stuff. But as always, just want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, you guys have a good one.
Peace.